Yes, indeed.
Right. You mentioned a lot of giants for sure. You mentioned with the one on the West Coast was breaking.
Yeah, that was breaking, man. They had like Ice T, had Boogaloo Shrimp. Shout out to him. He's still doing stuff for the culture. And the other
The
guy, man,
the
the
glove, he
Ozone.
was on my show. The
Oh
glove, he
yeah,
produced
yeah.
phone tap for the
Okay.
fire.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
shouts out to the brothers, man. Like that's what I'm saying. It's key, like stuff like that. It's like it gives people that foundation to be able to have something to refer to that was the catalyst for them to be doing like what they are today. You understand what I'm saying? Because I actually got into rhyming by emulating and doing routines with like my cousins or whatever. And then from me going to saying Chuck D rhymes or saying Run DMC rhymes to using a rhyme style and making my own, and then starting to battle people, like being out there with my dude Chone, shout out to him, beatboxing for me and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just freestyling off the top of the head when freestyling was freestyling. You know what I mean? It's like I come from that, so it was something new for me to actually be putting my own words together, and then just something clicked in me like, nah, man, I don't want to sound like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's they style. I got this laid back voice, man. You imagine me like back then doing the hood, hi, you know what I mean? I was really doing that. Be ready to bust a move or whatever you want to do. We can go bomb the bridge. We can get on the ones and twos. You know what I mean? Like it's really a lifestyle, man. But it led me into it, and I was so young when I first started out doing it, but I took it so serious because of the people I was listening to. Like, you had little fun groups like the Jungle Brothers that actually had a message though. You know what I mean? And then behind them you got Native Tongue, De La Soul, and all this, that, and the third. Then you had other groups like Kid and Play and stuff like that. But I was real strict about what I listened to. Like I was listening to Big Daddy Kane, Poor Righteous Teachers, King's Son. You understand what I'm saying? Even when it goes far back as the Granddaddy IU, you know what I'm saying? Craig G. Um, and not to just slight these, just in different order, time frames. LL Cool J, and Melly Mel. Like even if you just go back in the history, him and Grandmaster Cass, salute to him, man. He's some of the pioneers I actually got the chance to meet. You know what I mean? Just because of my ties with the Wu Tang and stuff like that. The brother, he doing big things over there at Rock the Bells now. So shouts out to the architects. But it's like I was always I was always aware of what I was listening to. I was cool with the party music, but I really wanted to emulate somebody that had a message. You understand what I'm saying? Like I ain't want my words to just be fickle words, like they don't mean something. Because when people like Rakim came and Big Daddy and Cool G, it was like, nah, you can't pick that mic up and not be a critical thinker. You know what I mean? And then the narrative was like it was about lyrics. It was like you can have a beat, but what you saying though? You know what I mean? So I was very, and still am to this day, very adamant about that. You know what I mean? And it was like that freestyle part of me actually played up until we got with the Wu Tang to do our thing, because that was the first time like I was really putting things in song structure. Like prior to that, I had an idea with it because I've been in groups before and stuff like that, so I knew how to function in that capacity. But as far as like getting busy and really critiquing it like PowerPoint, like okay, you do this, you do this, you do that, be precise, because now it's being marketed and pushed to the masses. You understand? For the Wu Tang for giving us that opportunity, so you got to be a technician with that. It can't be like anybody can do it type thing. Like I never look at hip hop like that, like in no form of fashion. So I don't really feel no type of way when people is like what I think about the temperature of things right now. It's just a vibe, but it's a frequency that just either you with it or you not. But that's how hip hop was. And you don't want to seem like you the older head, because hip hop is a young generational thing for real. The only reason why we can sit here and be like we the elder statesmen is because we remember it from its early inception to what it has involved in, and truth be told, it's going to go somewhere else. So if we can't brace ourselves to change as being creative thinkers and forward movers and shakers, then it just ain't for you. You know what I mean? But you don't ever compromise what you add to it. And I'ma always love it, like regardless of what type of label they put on it, man, because it comes from a genuine place for me. Like if I ain't have it, it'll drive me crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I love this music, man. You know what I mean? I'm a rapper. Like you got people get, kick that to you. Yeah, man, I ain't no rapper. Well, I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do, man. And if it wasn't for the fans, man, that's the thing that really keep me pushing, keep me trying to push the envelope and have content for people. Because that's all I want to do. Truth be told, just go keep doing these tours and selling this merch and putting out these projects so the fans can get it. You know what I mean?